All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB here live from Pro Dreams in Baton Rouge, getting you ready for the Saints and Buccaneers. But we're actually going to throw it back to studio, okay? Because if you listen to our show at all over the summer and early fall here, you know that Tay has got a new team.
It was a big deal.
We had
NFL Bachelor.
Yeah, we did. We eliminated a lot of teams, and although we could have just told you they was going to go with Baker Mayfield, but it is Tampa Bay Tay now. That is Tampa Tay. A couple different nicknames you could throw out there. It is Saints and Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming up this week, coming up Sunday. So let's throw it back in studio, and let's get a breakdown of this matchup from Tay himself.
When I look at like matchups to watch, guys, I think this has Carl Granderson written all over it. You know, he typically lines over that right tackle when you're watching the Saints defense. I think by far Charlie Heck, right tackle, is the weakness of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive line. Like, we know how banged up they are, but really the right side in general, Charlie Heck, Luke Haggard, the right tackle, right guard, that's your weakness. Your left side's pretty good. All three of your starters, center to left tackle, are still intact. It's that right side that's messed up. So I look for Carl Granderson, big game there. For the secondary, like, Baker loves throwing the ball deep, and you saw how they struggled to get separation against the Lions, couldn't stretch the field because Bucky Irving's still out. They can't run the ball right now. Like, Rachaad White's a good change of pace back, but the thing I've noticed about him is he's not an efficient runner. He's not great when he has to get 15, 20 carries a game. He's good with about 7 or 8. That's kind of where he shines. So if you can't run the ball and you can't throw the ball deep like they weren't able to do against the Lions, that's advantage Saints there as well. Offensively for the Saints, it's attack the Buccaneers defense. I mean, Jamel Dean is a good NFL corner. Antoine Winfield's awesome, but Zion McCollum has been really shaky at corner. I think Tyke Smith is a below-average NFL safety. So I think stopping the run is going to be huge for the Saints, though, defensively. Again, no Bucky Irving. Rashad will make some plays. He's not super efficient. And if you're the Saints, you gotta put the ball in Spencer Rattler's hands and attack the secondary because that's the weakness of the Bucs defense.
All right, Matthew.
Taylor, when you look at it, I know you've I'm assuming, and I know based on what you kind of told us on Mondays coming in, that you've watched most of the games. Like, when teams have had success scoring points against this Tampa Bay Buccaneer defense, like, I'm looking at it right now, the Seahawks scored 35. The Eagles got 31 on the Jets, even scored 27 on them. And we know how anemic that they've been. Like, what have they been done? Is running game, passing game, deep passing game, intermediate? Like, has there been any theme to a weakness on this Buccaneers defense?
Run the ball on first down and then get the ball out quickly. I mean, a couple pass rushers are out for the season for the Bucs because, I mean, they're just injured to all hell. But running the ball on first down's big. I mean, look, you mentioned those teams. Who did they have in the backfield? Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean, all those guys can really carry the football. Now, Saints haven't been able to run it that well. Kendre Miller's down, so that area is probably advantage Bucs. But if you can move the ball on first down, that puts pressure on the Bucs defense. They have not been well there.
It's going to be a tough matchup. It's going to be a tough matchup for the Saints. The one thing that you got to try to hope is that you get an off game from Baker. Like, Mike Evans is out, but Mike Evans has kind of been out. So you got to hope you get an off game from Baker Mayfield. He's
already a little bit emotional about it, apparently. His comments yesterday about the Saints playing a little dirty. I don't think he said dirty. Not clean.
Not clean is what he said. Yeah.
And I guess it dates back to a couple of years ago. I think it was his first start or something. I think I saw it on the socials yesterday. His first start, kind of got a couple of late hits on him.
Yeah.
So what?
Hey, Bake. You're supposed to be a meathead, bro.
Yeah, no. Hey, I think everybody loves you. Like, we all respect the game. We respect the the effort, the holdma, all that stuff, that attitude. Don't make weak comments. Don't make weak comments. Just go out there and play.
Did not participate in practice for the Saints. Chris Olave with an ankle. Don't love that. Alante Taylor, personal matter. Okay. Assume he'll be back. Chase Young had an illness. So Chase Young, after his best game of the year, had an illness and missed practice, did not participate. Limited in practice, Juwan Johnson and Alvin Kamara. Juwan Johnson with a neck, AK with that same ankle that he's had.
Sure. Limited in practice, limited in the games.
Yeah, it's not a great injury report.
That was a joke.
It was.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it. I definitely got it.
Nailed it. Little humor.
Yeah, what's troublesome for like the Saints is like the guy that played the best on offense, Chris Olave, and the guy that played best on defense, Chase Young, after their best games, did not participate in practice. Now, again, like we'll see if they're ready to go, and we'll see what it looks like today. Thursday being kind of the key day in the NFL, depending on because it's still a get after at practice. Mm-hmm. Your get after it's our Wednesday and Thursday, so. If you get just Wednesday off, okay, let's see what it looks like today. But you can't afford not to have Chris Olave and Chase Young based off the way that he played last week.
Yeah, I'm laughing. Because I'm reading the chat. I think our guy Devin, he writes, Chase almost feels better young. He's getting close.
Yeah.
He's going to go flow, get an IV, get feeling better. But, yeah, you got 2 weeks of Olave having high production. And certainly coming off his best game in a long time this past week. So, yeah, you need to get that guy back. You need to get him out there. You have to have him on the field. If you want any chance for get that offense on a roll and have a chance to beat one of the better teams in the NFL right now, playing against one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. I mean, I had him on like number one in the NFL last week.
Yeah.
Now, they took a step back. Playing in Detroit is a really tough place to go in and play, especially on prime time. That is just for whatever reason, there's some places that doesn't matter how good or bad the team is, it's a hard place to play. And then when the Lions are that good, it makes it even harder. So, yeah, they had a little step back week last week.
The Superdome's not easy to play in either if things are going well and you're giving the fans something to cheer about.
Yeah, sure. It's not an easy place to play, but still have only won one so far.
But the one you did win.
The one we did.
Was inside the Superdome.
I think we're due. We've chosen the Saints to win every single week here on this show. We're going to do it again.
I'll do it again.
I'll say I won't.
I'll do it again.
Say I won't.
Pay attention to the injury report there for the New Orleans Saints. Certainly some big names on there. Again, if they don't practice today, that is some cause for concern because that's the day. All right. And with illness with Chase Young, you would assume, okay, like hey, maybe you got a stomach bug. Maybe you got something. I don't really know. But if you can get him back the way he played. Juwan Johnson with a neck, you don't love hearing that. You don't love hearing any kind of a neck issue with your tight end. So getting Chris Olave, getting Chase Young back, I think that would be obviously the biggest ones. You lost two in Eric McCoy and Kendre Miller. Like those are going to be ones that are going to be very difficult to replace. Certainly Eric McCoy, but you got to have Chris Olave. You got to have Chase Young back for this one. Chase Young with an illness again. You expect him to be back, but man, you need Olave because even like last week when he was going really, really well, like you didn't win the game, and you need all the offensive weapons you possibly can have against this Buccaneers team that certainly has their own weapons.
Certainly, and like if I'm the Saints, I'm looking at kind of last week what we did well. I would contemplate maybe going a little bit no huddle, going a little bit. Let's get to the ball. Let's call some base plays, just because of how well that they did with just their normal 2-minute. It's certainly 2-minute production, but it's the way they ran it. Everybody felt comfortable. You get up to the line of scrimmage. I mean, Spencer's really comfortable reading seam routes and vertical routes and routes outside and getting to those and seeing and then getting to the check down. So I would think about doing that maybe as a change-up. There was game plans we would go into saying every third drive we're going to go no huddle.
Yeah.
Every third drive or every other drive or every fourth drive or like once a quarter, whatever it was. Like I would think about doing that just as a change of pace, keep the defense guessing a little bit. And get to some of your base offensive calls,
right?
And they're going to have to find a rhythm, and with a makeshift offensive line.
Which they found it. I mean, right before the second half, and in fact, they found it after that as well. They just got to stay in that sweet spot. Well, those plays, like to your point, you don't become predictable, but okay, what worked for us when we got in a flow? All right, let's build off of this. Let's take these plays and let's build something, and not out, totally outside the box, because that's why those plays worked. But let's create something off this. Our offense was going in the right direction when we did this. When you go, no huddle, when you kind of do it at the line of scrimmage, it helps your offensive line out. It helps your quarterback out. It's not something you do all game long, but you certainly throw it in there.
It's not necessarily like, we're not saying a no huddle hurry up situation. There's all different. There's multiple types of no huddle. There's super rapid fire or speed ball, kind of like Ole Miss did.
Yeah,
where they're just trying to get as many plays as they can, as fast as they can. And there's like a 2-minute where it's controlled chaos. Of course, you got to go as fast as you can because you're racing against the clock. But it's not like you're getting there, you're still making a call, you're still making a protection adjustment. Then there's a little bit muddle huddle, no huddle situation. You get to the line of scrimmage. You're not necessarily in a rush, but it's not like, we're seeing what the defense is doing, and we're fake clapping, and then we're looking to the sideline for the call.
That's us fake clap. Y'all couldn't hear it, but we fake clapped the heck out of it. Yeah, the Kirby
fake clap.
Well, we could try to do that, and I just don't know it's going to make the sound that we're looking for.
There's just multiple different ways to do it, but I mean, it's a great way. I said it during the game, like watching them. I was like, "There's no better way to get an offense, a struggling offense, into rhythm than to do something like that." So, it'd be good, like because they've shown success with it. Spencer's shown to be able to do that well. So I'd like to see it, and I'd like to see our guy Foster get a little involved out there.
Yeah, his amount of plays went down this week. I'd like to see those go back up. Mm-hmm. He's your only true pro starting tight end. Mm-hmm. Like, you got some backups, and then Juwan Johnson's a big receiver that plays tight end, and that's not a knock. It's just who he is. And then Taysom's Taysom. Like, Foster is your true, I can play Y, I can play F, I can do both tight end that you have of starting caliber.
Yep.
I'd like to see them use him like that.
Foster can catch it when Spencer's putting it right on the money.
Yeah.
Balls are catching Juwan the other day.
Old Juwan. We'll see if he's ready to go.
He made some plays. We got to give credit. Hey, if you're going to knock him, you got to give him credit when credit's due. Made some plays.
It is feast or famine for sure.
Jordan shaking his head over there. He's like, nah.
No.
There you go. Like, nah,
I got the thumbs down.
They're going to lose by 50.
You got the thumbs down emoji from
but you got to be true.
The Saints clothes.
You got to be true fans like these guys over here.
No doubt.
We're choosing the Saints to win.
No doubt about it. All right. We will step away. We'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
All right. Well, speaking of Pro Dreams, going to continue talking about them here because, again, they've got these mystery jersey boxes right now. So $100 and you get one of these boxes, and you could get an autographed jersey from Odell Beckham, from Leonard Fournette, Devin White, the Weeks brothers, any of the three, or a triple Weeks jersey.
Oh.
You got Tommy White, you've got Justin Jefferson, Paul Maneri, all kinds of stars in these boxes. So something cool they've got going on. Pro-dreams.com, pro-dreams.com is the website. Check them out there and come see them this weekend when you're here for game day.
Yeah, also at Pro Dreams, one of their the things they do amazing is if you have an event, a charity event, something, they will actually go and set up memorabilia for a silent auction type situation at an event just for the enjoyment, for bringing in people, and they will give a part of the proceeds back to that organization, that charity that you are raising money for. So, man, you can go call them, go see them, come see them while we're here. Pro-dreams.com, Pro Dreams.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
It always gets me how abruptly the music ends here in the air. It's okay, though.
I know. I mean, it's only week 8.
What do you mean? Still gets me.
I know.
Yeah. Still just
Shocking.
vibe into the song and just ends.
Shocking.
It ends on me. All right, let's go across some of the landscape in college football, and let's take a look at some of the biggest games of the weekend. How about UCLA and Indiana? We talked about that yesterday. 25.5-point
That's
favorite.
Wild. That's
for
a wild
Indiana
line.
over this UCLA team that's won 3 games in a row.
It's a crazy line to me. I mean, yeah, if it was 3 weeks ago, absolutely, 100%.
Right.
But
this team's not that team.
that's an understatement for sure. They are playing well, and they're hot, man. They're 3-4. I know Indiana, like they're legit. I think they're the only team outside of Ohio State that has first place votes.
Yeah, they got
right
6
now.
of the 66. Ohio State has the other 60.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at so UCLA starting the year, they lose to Utah 43-10, UNLV 30-23, New Mexico 35-10, Northwestern 17-14. Same Northwestern that did beat Penn State, though, right?
Yep.
But then they come back and beat Penn State. They beat Michigan State. They beat Maryland. I don't know, man. 25.5 points. They might find their way onto a certain type of boat tomorrow.
I was wondering. I was like, yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's this. I mean, there's some fishy about that line, though, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I thought that line would be more like
It smells
15, maybe
Yeah,
14 and a half.
it's 25 now. That's wild.
25 and a half.
4 score line.
All right, Abe Lincoln. Ole Miss and Oklahoma in Norman.
Do you know how many years a score is?
I bet you're about to tell me as you're chicken pecking away on your computer.
I did. I knew it. I just wanted to
You had to
confirm
fact
it
check
before.
it?
I wanted to fact check it.
7 years.
20 years.
20 years.
So,
Is that what you thought?
yeah. Yep. So 4 score in 7 years is
87.
bingo. You nailed it, dude. Good job.
Oh, man.
Proud of you, dude. Really proud of you.
Ole Miss and Oklahoma in Norman. Oklahoma, 5.5 point favorite in this game.
All right.
Now, we both said that we thought Ole Miss was a 9-3 football team. Do they lose this one?
Against Oklahoma, we're not sure if Mateer's playing. Are we? Or are
He's
we?
playing.
Is he playing?
Yeah.
Should he be playing?
Got a uniform and everything.
Got a uniform?
Yep.
Holy cow. No, I think I'm going to go with Ole Miss on that one.
You like them straight up. They're getting 5.5.
I mean, I'll take the 5.5 if you're going to give it to me.
Okay, well, you don't like juice. I got it. Fine.
I don't like what?
Juice. The betting juice of going money line.
I think Oklahoma's a good team. They got a good defense.
They got a great defense.
I don't know how good their entire team is. I don't think any of their victories to me have been like, oh wow, this is a team to watch right here.
Yeah.
Now I know their rankings they got really high. Then they lose to Texas. But Ole Miss is a good team. Their quarterback has really come on, and he has benefited from experience. He's benefited from multiple weeks starting and playing now, and I think he's gotten better and better. When I first started watching him early in the year, he'd make some plays, but I was not overly impressed with him. But the game has slowed down for him from reading his pass plays, reading coverage from the secondary. He's playing well. So, yeah, Oklahoma does have a good defense, but I think, coming off a loss, I think I'm going to take Ole Miss. I'll take them straight up. Why not?
All right, you've got a big matchup in the G6. South Florida traveling to Memphis to take on the Tigers there in Liberty Stadium. Man, South Florida right now is a leader in the clubhouse in the college football playoff in the G6 spot. Memphis lost to UAB after they fired the old interim coach bump. So it's going to be a big matchup in the G6. South Florida, Memphis, probably going to be a really nice game. I would just take the over. I don't even know what it is, but I would take the over. Alabama traveling to South Carolina. 62.5, just smash the over. Alabama, South Carolina in Columbia, in Willie B. It's going to be a day game, though, and South Carolina's bad.
Yep.
So I don't
Not
really
very good at
expect this to be anything. Alabama, 12.5 point favorite. That feels about right.
I'm gonna hit that.
Alabama,
Yeah,
minus 12.5.
Yeah, South Carolina, you're not very good.
Yeah.
Alabama, you're really good.
If it was night, maybe.
Alondra is at the shaking her head in the studio right now. She hates that I think Alabama's good. I don't like Alabama. I told y'all for weeks. I said I don't want to say this, guys. I don't want to say it. Alabama's good, and they're getting better every single week.
No, they are.
And Ty Simpson he's that dude.
Yep, he's playing incredibly well. Missouri and Vanderbilt in Nashville. College game day going to be at Vanderbilt.
College game day used to be a proper show.
Vanderbilt minus 2.5-point favorite. The number 10 team in the country hosting the number 15 team in the country. You've got to say something nice because you got to pick a winner in this game.
I'll have to pick it tomorrow.
It's going to be a great game. It's going to be an incredible football game.
Wow.
Between two really good football teams.
It's a game that I literally have no interest in watching. I'm serious. I don't like it. Just looking at the uniforms, I got no interest.
Oh, my God. This guy hates good football.
Sorry.
You got two tough physical teams that run the football, play great defense, and you're not going to watch because of the uniforms?
Yeah. That's true. No, I mean, it's not that I don't like their uniforms. It's just the teams that wear those uniforms. Missouri, Vanderbilt, can't get there yet. Sorry. Now, Saban said it last week on game day. He's like, I can't do it with Vanderbilt yet. Sorry.
Okay.
And Missouri, that.
They did. They got
cowards.
it done. They got it done. Number 11, BYU, traveling to Ames, Iowa to take on Iowa State. BYU, for a second week in a row, are an underdog. They were an underdog at home against Utah last week. They're an underdog on the road this week against Iowa State, minus 2.5. BYU, the old Cougs, getting no love.
I know. And, this is probably one of those games where I probably agree with this line. Iowa State, they've had good games. They've played pretty well here and there. Now, they're not been maybe as good as we thought they might after earlier in the year.
Yeah.
What was the first game of the year?
For BYU?
No, Iowa State. It was
Farmageddon.
Farmageddon, yeah.
Against
Farmageddon,
Kansas State.
we were like, okay, this team might be for real.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This is one of those setups for an emotional type of letdown going on the road.
After the Holy War?
Yeah. I think BYU is a better team.
Yeah.
But, yeah, emotional. It's set up for them to kind of have a fallback week.
Ye of little faith. You've got Texas traveling to Mississippi State. Can your guy, Jeff Lebby, get his first SEC win?
Who are they playing?
Texas,
Mississippi
State in Stark Vegas.
They got this for sure. Texas,
you like Mississippi State?
Yeah, Texas stinks.
Texas minus 7.5. You want those points?
Nope.
You want the juice?
Yep. Mississippi State's been so close, man. They've played really good football. A couple mistakes here, there, but man, they've been a tough out. I think A&M is the only one that I can remember off the top of my head that kind of put it on them a little bit, but they've been tight in every game.
And even that game had moments in the second half that a play was there, just couldn't make it.
I mean, I'll really take a look at these lines tomorrow, but if you had to just ask me, not tell me the points in Starkville, the way Texas has played, the struggles they've had here and there, even people like calling in public, I was seeing on the socials, like, is Sarkisian going to give up his play calling duties? Is he not? Blah, blah, blah. Like, look, Mississippi State, Jeff Levy, they're running a good program over there. Jeff Levy is my guy. And
he's seen Barcelona.
I think it's one of those things. Yes, yeah.
He's seen Barcelona.
It's one of those games that everybody, when you play good, you have a good team, you have a good head coach, and you're trying to build something. There's always got to be one game you got to hang your hat on, and this could be it.
All right, before we continue on with the schedule, I want to remind you about Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. Get Gordon and get it done. Go to getgordon.com. When you go there, you can have chat right there on the homepage. You can see cases they can handle for you in the courtroom, past client results. All that information is right at your fingertips on the website, getgordon.com. It's always at Get Gordon on all major social media as well, so Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, to see what they're doing throughout the local communities in the state of Louisiana. And picking up the phone, put your area code before 888-8888 to get in contact with them. Get Gordon and get it done. Speaking of not getting it done, just to tell you, I think we said it last week. Every weekend now we're going to have openings in college football. It's going to be for the rest of the season. We're going to have a coach that's let go. It just feels like it, right?
I'm excited about that.
That the coaches are getting fired?
Yeah.
Oh, because you can write an obituary.
Yeah, because we got eulogies.
Okay. Well, for this game, I think this tells you who potentially could be next. Oregon and Wisconsin are playing. Wisconsin's 2-5 on the year, 0-4 in the Big Ten. Oregon is a 32.5-point favorite against Wisconsin. Luke Fickell might be in some trouble, boys. Might be in some trouble.
32.5 to a conference opponent.
And you're Wisconsin.
And you're the Badgers.
I mean, Wisconsin was every year, like they might not have been one, but they were like top 15 for a long time. Rose Bowl.
It was a yearly tradition that they'd get to number 4 or 5 for a week, at least.
And then finish 14th.
Yeah, that was their thing. That's what they did. That's Wisconsin football right there.
They would sell their soul to be 14th in the country right now.
32.5-point underdogs. So we'll see. Great teams cover.
Yeah, Luke
Yeah,
Fickell
that's
might
pretty
be in
sad.
some
Yeah,
trouble,
he's,
man. I like Luke a lot, but
and he has to be in. I mean,
he should be. He should be in trouble.
He's already had the boxes delivered to his house. Like they already started. They already started putting things away.
Yeah, he
wrapping
bought
up the picture frames and paper.
He bought packing tape in bulk.
In bulk, for sure.
He didn't buy just one roll.
Yep, probably from Uline.
Yeah.
Yep, went there. But yeah, they've already started that process. They know it's coming right on the wall. It's nature of the beast. Got to perform. It's a results-oriented world out there. If you do not perform, you get canned.
I'm going to tell you one more game before we take a break. And look, maybe you watch it, maybe you don't. It's the same time as the LSU game, so you're probably not going to watch but the end of it. But I think it's going to come down to the end, and that is Houston and Arizona State. This one is in Tempe, Arizona. Arizona State 5-2. Houston 6-1. Connor Wigman is the quarterback. Remember him from Texas A&M. Houston and Willie Fritz. I know you remember him from Tulane. They are doing some good things together. I mean, Houston only one loss on the year, and they've got a couple of nice wins. Their only loss was against that Texas Tech team that a lot of people thought wouldn't lose a game. Now they did last week. I get that. And they lost that game to Arizona State. It's going to be a good football game. It's going to be a good matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. In the Big 12, man, if you got some extra time on game day and you're trying to find out which games to watch, go to the Big 12 because they play hard as hell. They play for a full 60 minutes, and everybody's kind of good. Or if they're not good, they're kind of good-ish.
Yeah,
and it's
everybody's dangerous in the Big 12, and it's really fun. I mean, Arizona State, they come out and they beat the team that we were talking about. Man, this is a team to watch. They're Texas Tech. We were like, they're going to win the Big 12. They're going to go to the playoffs. They're a legit good football team. Well, Arizona State said not so fast, buddy, and they whipped them. And like in Houston, they got. I mean,
they kind of did. I mean, Texas Tech had a crazy ending, and it made that game incredibly close, and it came down to the wire. But Arizona State had a firm grip on that game all the way to the very end, where it got a little chaotic.
Yeah, they won the game. I mean, there's games where and we all kind of can put our finger on it. There's games that the other team loses it, and there's games where you just go out there and win the game, and y'all kind of get that. What I'm trying to say there, that Texas Tech's not like they went and played a stinker. Arizona State went and won that football game. They were the better team that day. So, yeah, the Big 12. It's any given Saturday in the Big 12. It's if you half step into one of those games, everybody is dangerous enough to whip you.
All right, we will step away. More coming back your way. When we jump back, we are live from Pro Dreams here in Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BoudreauxElectrical.com. Go to that website today and get that free Generac quote that we tell you about, top right corner of the website. When you work with Boudreaux's, you get that whole home generator installed. You get the ultimate peace of mind. You also get more power. You get more protection. Now, call them today to set everything up because it is not too late. Right? They've got them in stock, ready to go. They're going to come, slab it, install it. You're ready to go for the holidays. If you're hosting on Thanksgiving, if you're hosting on Christmas, the last thing that you want is for your power to go out. And if you have a whole home generator, you'll be protected. On the North Shore, 985-397-1562. In the greater Baton Rouge area, 225-300-9389.
That's right, Boudreaux's Electrical, the experts, the pros, who you want to call for that whole home generator to get that peace of mind. We're going into the fall, then we're going into the winter. Last year we had like this random, 10, 12 inches of snow hit, power's out all over the place. Make sure you keep your home protected, your family protected at Boudreaux's Electrical. You can go to their website, BoudreauxElectrical.com. There's a big red button to request a free Generac quote. Get the process started today, BoudreauxElectrical.com.
2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from Pro Dreams, pro-dreams.com. Go check out the website. We changed from the 2023 Texas A&M LSU game. Jordan's now put it on the 2007 LSU Florida game. And, it's so blurry I can't tell the numbers unless they zoom in.
Yep. I know Florida has a left-handed quarterback. I can't tell who that is.
There's no way in hell that it used to look like that when y'all watched that game live.
No way. Like it's a bad upload to YouTube.
I don't believe it.
It's a bad upload. The TVs these days are too advanced. They can't encapsulate the definition that we used to have.
You keep saying that.
They're too advanced now. Technology's gone too far. Because there's no way that the TV copy was that blurry.
My God, it looks like it was filmed on the original iPhone.
Yep. It looks, I've seen clips of the Billy Cannon Halloween punt return that are clearer than this.
Oh, it's depressing because it's true. It's factual. Guess what we get tonight?
Football.
Bolt up.
Oh, they play again?
Bolt up, baby.
Poor things.
They got uniforms and everything again.
I hope
Navy
not.
ones.
Hope they got
oh, my gosh, Savannah Bananas. Oh, so original.
Hey, deflect.
SpongeBob.
Smart.
Minions. Yeah, they play tonight. They're going to beat the Vikings, bud, and they're going to do it in Navy uniforms.
Oh, cool.
They're going to lose to Carson Wentz. All right?
They better
They're not going to lose to Joe Flacco like you did. Packers.
Joe Flacco's a hell of a player, man.
No, because he threw it to Jamar Chase. I would have done that too.
They didn't lose to him throwing Jamar Chase. They beat him.
I know.
They lost to him with the Browns.
But you were talking about because Joe Flacco looked really well last week.
If the season ended
he was throwing to Jerry Jeudy.
If the season
Cedric Tillman.
If the season ended today, you know who would be the 1 seed in the NFC?
Oh, the team that tied the Cowboys.
Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is 1 seed good or is that bad?
Just get in the playoffs,
I can't remember.
Just get in the playoffs. Why are you a front runner?
Yeah.
Just get in the playoffs, man. Which the Chargers are firmly in the playoffs too, pal.
That's all. That's the goal. Every single year, they write on the board. Playoffs.
I know a team that would love to be in the playoff conversation right now.
Who?
The team that's about an hour down the road. That does have the right starting quarterback.
Hey, we got an opportunity. Still go 10-7.
Good.
Factually.
It's
math.
Factually.
Math be mathin'.
That is true. I'm looking forward to another Thursday night game. Looking forward to the Chargers playing in said Thursday night game. And looking forward to beating Carson Wentz because if they don't, I'm going to have to hear it from Flynn all day tomorrow. So that is Thursday night. It is Vikings and Chargers. And that's going to be obviously on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, and I'm always excited about the Thursday night games because you get a little football. You know my love for all NFL football.
You don't.
But the broadcast,
it says football and NFL.
Zip it. The broadcast, and I've talked about this multiple times. I love the broadcast. I love everything they do. I love the way they film it. But I also love the alternate view. I can't remember what it's called, like the Sky Vision or something like that. It's the alternate. Not the main broadcast. I think you still hear the main broadcast, but it's the vision from over the top, and I love it. They highlight different players during it, and it's just a really cool vision for all you ball knowers, all you ball lovers that kind of nerd out and geek out on scheme and schematics and blitz and protections and all that good stuff that comes with football. God, I love it. That vision is really cool to go. You don't have to do the whole game. I don't watch the whole game, but I like to go in and see a couple of drives and just watch. It's really cool. I think they do a great job. So I'm always Thursdays. Thursday's a good day for me.
It is. It's a great day, and I love them predicting like who potentially could blitz and who's likely to blitz based off where they're at and what the coverage is behind them and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, I'm going to be coaching some flag football. But don't be worried. I'm going to be eye hustling the Bush League Bolts as well.
Speaking of flag football, we got a little playoffs starting this weekend over at Elite.
Oh, yeah, we do. That's Sunday, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we play Drool Hurley's team.
Drool
Hurley.
He's the worst. We play The Chiefs, JV's team.
JV. Oh, my gosh. What did he play, 6-7 plays in the coach's flag football game? Pulled a hammy.
This is a little redemption game for the old Packers. They got us first game of the season.
Yeah, the old Drool Hurley
right.
Titans got us, too.
It's all right. We got a lot of tape on them, though, since then. We got a lot of tape.
Oh, my gosh, dude. I'd forget who I was talking with. Who was I talking with that they coach middle school football here in town? I'll think about it. And we played them, and they're like, yeah, we watched tape on y'all. And I was like, wait, what?
I say that again?
I was like, yeah, we watched tape on y'all. We kind of I was like, what? They watch tape in middle school football? Has anybody ever heard of that? I know I went to a football crazy school, and we didn't do that. We just we showed up, and whatever little Johnny was running, that's what we adjusted to after the second or third snap. So yeah, we watched tape on y'all. Oh,
this is middle school football, like padded football?
Yeah, 7th and 8th grade.
I can see that. I'd film it.
I didn't know they filmed it, though.
That's a good point.
And how do you get the tape? Are you meeting up in the parking lot like they used to in high school football and trading cassette tapes? Or are they probably just in the cloud now or something?
They're probably in the cloud for sure.
Right.
No, they're in no huddle.
Look, again, that's news to me.
Is that what it is? No huddle?
It's just huddle.
Yeah.
It's just huddle.
It's just huddle? I thought it was no huddle.
No, you're huddling.
It's just huddle.
It's called huddle.
HUDL?
Yeah, I think so.
HUDL?
Yeah, I think so.
That's how they do it, bud.
Yeah.
I thought you meant someone was secretly filming some flag football and watching the film on that. Now that would be sad.
I did. I can't say names. I can't say. I can't say names.
So I've been a part of a team where we did we had someone a videographer come out and film it, and they make a little highlight. That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
But I've also heard about some people out there
I've heard the same things.
Filming from above.
I've heard the same things.
To watch the schemes of 8-year-old children playing.
Children, yes. I've heard the same.
It's good. You got to be prepared. It's never too early to prepare.
It's crazy. I've also been on teams that the highlight tape. Hey, these are great highlights, but don't y'all release these till the end of the year. We don't want the secret ball plays out there. I'm like, look, if they remember that off the highlight tape, then I'm going to tip my cap to them.
Yeah,
good job.
Don't want them to see that slant route. They want them to see this fake jet sweep, throw it to the center 5 yards over the ball. Watch out, buddy. It's coming.
Dynamic.
It's coming for you.
It is dynamic. So I don't really know how we got there, but yeah, middle school football, watch this tape. Also in the NFL, there's a couple of stinkers. There's some real stinkers. You got Dolphins, Falcons. You got Jets, Bengals. You got Browns, Patriots. All three of those games, I would say, are friends and family games. You've got Giants and Eagles. Even though the Giants' record is bad, Giants are kind of frisky. That actually could be a good game. How about this one? Shout out to my guy, Memphis Miles Hester. His Carolina Panthers 4-3 hosting the Buffalo Bills. They got a chance.
They got a shot, winning record.
They got a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. It's at home. Panthers 4-3, 3-0 at home, by the way. They were my Party Bars pick of the week, and they did cover against the Jets.
Well, I'll tell you what, is it Dowdle for Panthers? Is it Ricky Dowdle?
Rico
Dowdle.
Look at that haircut.
So the way he's running the ball, Buffalo's defense is very bad at stopping the run. So if there's a weakness there, Rico Dowdle, he's playing his ass off right now. So, hey, nice run, Hester.
Thank you. Hey, look, you know what? You know what? If the play calls for 3 yards, you find the crease, you put your head down, you get 3 yards, and it's 2nd and 7.
And guess what? Those linemen shot off the ball, too.
They did. They did.
Anyway, Panthers.
All right.
Sick. Buffalo's 7.5-point favorite on the road.
You might hear that one again tomorrow. Another stinker, you've got the Bears and the 1-5 Ravens. Another stinker, you've got the 5-2 49ers and the 2-4 Texans. The 5-2 Bucs against the 1-6 Saints.
That's not a stinker.
I didn't say it was. I gave you the record.
It is not a stinker.
I just gave you the record.
But the big one,
Titans 1-6 Titans versus the 6-1 Colts. I would say the only games that probably are going to involve two good teams with a chance are Broncos and Cowboys, Steelers and Packers, maybe the Panthers and Bills, but we'll have to see if the Panthers are fool's gold or not. And then I guess tonight with the Chargers and Vikings, it is.
Yeah, it's good. You got a lot of rough matchups. I would expect the Bills-Panthers to be a closer game than people expect. I think the Giants-Eagles game is going to be entertaining. The Giants are just must-watch TV because of those two rookies that have brought so much energy energy to the table. But, of course, I think all eyes are going to be waiting for that Sunday night game that got flex. Packers, Steelers, Aaron Rodgers versus the Packers again. Questions got to be asked. Is he becoming likable in the public eye now? Is he? People are asking.
Hold on.
I think he's coming off pretty good this year. Had some good interviews. I'll throw a pick.
You just threw a pick, dude. Lead your receiver. I better never hear you talk about
Come on,
Spencer.
Chris Olave, catch it.
I better never tell you. I mean, you just threw it to a decade-long NFL receiver, JoJo LaFell. Put it on his front hip.
He hadn't played in the NFL by that point.
He played for 10 years after that.
Yep, that was a bad throw. Hey, end of the year.
Yeah.
Hey,
man.
Sorry, I forgot you never made a mistake, Mister Perfect.
You know why? We're an empty. Why are we an empty? Put a running back in the game, Gary.
Whatever, dude. I told you. I've said it right there in the article I wrote the other day. I was like, I don't want. I would hate to go break down my film.
Well, I'd give you a negative on that play.
Yeah, you should. It's brutal.
All right, we'll take a break. More from Pro Dreams when we come back here. It is OTB.
Off the bench.
All right. It is always a great time for an ice cold Dos Equis. It is the perfect time to go for Dos. You got a tailgating weekend. So we tell you every single weekend that you've got a home game, right? You have the chance to pack up the tent, pack up the TV, pack up the generator, and pack up that ice cold ice chest full of Dos Equis. And so make game day the best day, and it's always going to be the best day when you open up that ice-cold Dos Equis. So go pick them up, enjoy it, drink responsibly, go for Dos.
That's right. Go to your wherever you like to get your beverage, maybe local Rouse's or wherever it is. Make sure you get that green bottle, that Dos Equis, whether it's the delicious Mexican lager or maybe it's their Amber Especial, whatever it is. Get prepared for game day. Get that ice chest ice down. Get them in the cooler. Get them cold. Get them ready to go. And, oh, yeah, if you see Jake or I on campus, raise one up to us. Show us your Dos Equis. If you're going to do it well, drink responsibly, go for Dos Equis.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Got some news out of the NBA, Bo.
Oh, do we now?
Yeah, we do. Portland Trail Blazers coach Chauncey Billups, everybody remembers him, with Detroit winning NBA titles as a player, is charged in an illegal poker operation tied to the Mafia.
Mafia, huh?
Yeah, Mafia's still out there, bro.
That's a serious deal. I've seen the movies.
I hadn't read any information. I just saw the headline there, and I don't know that it's in the city that he's coaching in, but I didn't know there was Mafia in Portland for sure, if that's the case.
Yeah. Might not be as tough as like what we see out of like the movies and based in Chicago and New York, but they're every big city, I think, might have one.
Terry Rozier, the Heat guard, Miami Heat guard, he was also arrested today, but his is in a separate case related to sports betting.
Huh.
Banner day for the NBA here.
Is he coach?
He's a player. Player for the Heat. So coach for the Trailblazers,
Okay.
poker, Mafia, Terry Rozier, guard, sports betting.
So Mafia is serious. That's like
I'd rather be in trouble by the government than the Mafia.
You don't want to find yourself in a trunk.
Don't want to be wearing cement shoes.
Take a trip out to the desert. You know what I mean?
Want to be doing that.
Don't want to do that. So good question.
Why is illegal? Like, help me out here. I mean, illegal poker. I mean, I know you can't just like have like big, massive poker games and like underground poker. Like, but why?
Yeah. This day and age.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah. Big casino.
Yeah.
Big casino. They're trying to keep the private games down.
Yeah. Oh, casinos always.
Yeah,
win
yeah,
there,
it's a
bud.
good question. I don't know. I guess you got to have a license and all that stuff. We probably don't need to get into it. That's
Yeah, that was just kind of a flyaway comment.
outside over our skis right there.
A little bit.
But questions are asked. People are asking, like, do I get the turnover chain for that?
Because what was you had a prediction that
a
somebody
coach was going to be investigated for a gambling activity. Now, I can't remember.
I think you
the
said
wording.
football,
I think it was football.
But either
it was
way,
certainly for the football season. But
I mean, either way, the fact that we got a coach that got locked up.
I mean, the Mafia is the next level. Mafia is next level stuff right there.
Yeah.
I was thinking like,
Did somebody text me? Did somebody text me and say, "Can Willie Green be in the same ring?" That did happen. No, Willie Green is not arrested for sports betting or for illegal poker games. No. So yeah, sorry, Jordan.
Sorry, Jordan, dude.
He should be arrested for that defense they didn't play last night. Am I right? Am I right?
That defense was offensive.
It very much was. All right, we will step away. Trey's going to join us here from Pro Dreams. He's actually going to open one of the mystery boxes here on
sweet.
air. We'll give you details on that. Stay locked in here to OTB Live from Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com. That is the website for Gulf Coast office products and throughout Louisiana. We tell you all the time, if you need solutions, they are always going to be there for you. Now, we know how important documents can be. If you're an engineering firm, a law firm, a university, a bank, a hospital, like you need them, and you need them right then and there. Like you cannot wait. You need them, and you need to be able to talk with someone, right? You need to be able to go through all the different, hey, I've got this issue. Can it get it done? They're going to get it done because you're talking to a human being, not a robot, not an answering service. So go to gcopnet.com.
That's right, Gulf Coast Office Product. Louisiana's leading copier and printer source and a local company. Yeah, they ship copiers, they ship printers, West Coast, East Coast, all over the country, but they are local. Offices all over Louisiana. So if your business needs reliable printers, smarter document management, or just less tech stress, call Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana-owned, locally staffed, and built on service. GCOPnet.com.